Right, so we're riding on board the Ferrari of Fernando Alonso, and Alonso is not what you call a paid driver, meaning somebody that brings funds to the team, because Alonso is paid by Ferrari, where he currently drives, and Alonso is a two-time world champion, for those that don't know. And basically Alonso's career, you know, he did what you'd normally expect a good driver to do. You know, you start off in a car which isn't the best car, but Alonso did very well with the car that he had in 2001, and that earned him a test drive with Renault, and then from there he went on to be a Renault driver, with which he won his first Grand Prix here in Hungary. And then of course from there he got promoted again to be in further top running teams such as McLaren, and of course currently with Ferrari. And of course, Fernando Alonso's got his where he has, because he's deserved to get there. You know, he's brought no funding to the team. He's got paid for his racing, and he's a talented driver. But these days, and I'll talk about it more and more with the next driver, but these days the talented drivers are finding themselves out of Formula 1 because the paid drivers are coming in. Basically, the most recent casualty of this was Heikki Kovalainen when he drove for Caterham. Kovalainen was a quick driver, you know, he had one season. Kovalainen had one season Kovalainen drove from McLaren in 2008 and 2009 before. And that was his only shot in the top team, and then from there he got moved down the back of the grid to Caterham, and then at the end of 2012 he got replaced by Guido van der Garde. Anyway, so as I was saying, Kovalainen, he ended up in 2012. He drove for Caterham, but at the end of the year, he was replaced by a driver which brought funding into the team ahead of a driver which, like Kovalainen, who was experienced and brought the car. He brought the car home, and he was, he was a talented driver. In the same way that Fernando Alonso is, when Alonso was in the Renault, he won 2 world championships in a car that wasn't the best car. Although it was in 2005 and 6, but the McLaren and the Ferraris who he was racing with were faster. Which is why then of course he went to McLaren and back to Renault, and then of course Alonso raced for Ferrari and nearly won the championship. But riding on board with the Williams of Pastor Maldonado, and next year he's moving to Lotus, but he's moving there because of the money and backing he brings to the team. He's not moving there because he's a quick driver and is talented, and Lotus should have had funding, financial stability, but for whatever reason that never came about. Towards the end of the year we learned that Kimi Räikkönen wasn't being paid, which resulted in him not competing in the last 2 races of the year. And I think it's wrong to not pay a driver throughout the year, even if the team's long-term security is not the best. But and no disrespect to Maldonado, but I think that Formula 1 is the top single-seater motorsport. To get to Formula 1, to get there, takes a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment, and it's easier to get there to Formula 1 than it is to stay there, because to get there to Formula 1, once you're there, you've got to prove that you deserve to be there. And to my mind, racing in Formula 1 by bringing money to the team does not prove that you deserve to be there. You have to prove you deserve to be there, you have to be naturally quick and not bring money to the team. At least that's my understanding, that's my view anyway. And at the moment, the current situation is that there's more drivers. Well, the balance is tipping more and more towards drivers that bring funding rather than drivers that are there because they deserve to be there. And I think it should be more the other way round. I think Formula 1 should be about deserving to be there rather than bringing money into the equation every time. I always prefer to see drivers racing, getting an opportunity in the top team because they've earned it and deserve to be there. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as you want to see drivers racing in a team that have earned their place in that team. I don't particularly want to see drivers that are in the team because they bring money rather than deserving their place. But it's difficult to know what to do, as Martin Brundle said in the recent review show. It's difficult to know exactly what to do about it. But I know what I'd do.